Hey everybody, happy Friday Eve, baby junior Friday, whatever you want to call it. It's Meredith and Bree. We have got you covered for today's episode. And wow, those storms, I mean, that's typically a time we're in bed last night, but you weren't in bed.
Oh my gosh, I was at the Clippers game last night. I was telling you, and I was just noticing those storms coming in. I saw the dark clouds and I was like, is anyone looking at this right now?
I taught her well.
Yeah, you did. I think it's sitting next to her really takes advantage here. So obviously it delayed the game for folks who don't know for a while, and then they ended up canceling it. So, I mean, we had, the intense rain going on. We had lightning in the area. It was really, really scary. And you warned us all about it.
Oh, it was one of those things where we knew it was going to come through. Once we got that timing down, the unfortunate thing is it's right in the middle of plans for the evening. But we want to get to some video to kind of recap what happened. Now take a look at this video. This is from Mercer County. This is on the western edge of Ohio. Now the strong winds before the storms got here actually ripped the roof off a building near Coldwater. Now that area also had severe thunderstorm risks just like us yesterday. And so we've been reaching out to law enforcement agencies all across our region. No major reports of damage as of right now, but we did hear from a viewer from Fairfield County and Lancaster that did report having damage in her backyard.
Yeah, and a little closer to home, take a look at these pictures right here coming in to us from Jessica over in Lancaster. You can just see the damage from last night's storms here with trees down as a result of those winds. Very, very scary out there.
Very scary indeed, and I got a photo from her a little bit later after she sent me those original photos this morning, and you can just see in her backyard those branches just ripped down. The patio furniture looks to survive. She said everybody's doing okay, so that is great news. I hope you're doing okay. I know we had a lot of power outages this morning, and if you had to go to work, I'm sure that set you back a little bit. If you're not working because it is the holiday Juneteenth, maybe it just gave you a reason to go back to bed and sleep in, but hopefully regardless, you're having a great start to your day. So for the forecast today, we do have a few showers and storms lingering, though not looking to be severe. But the first day of summer, so the first full day is going to be on Saturday, but the solstice starts later in the day. I believe it's around 10 o'clock or a little bit after that on Friday. But then our shift is going to be to high dangerous heat in the forecast. So I do want to talk about those showers and storms. Let's go through the hour by hour. You can see we did have some scattered showers this morning. As we go into the afternoon, they're going to become a lot more few and far between. Not everybody is going to have rain or storms, but just know if you are one of those spots, it'll be brief, it'll move through, and then by later this evening, we are looking at a beautiful sunset ahead as those clouds clear out, and we do have much clearer skies going overnight into your Friday morning. And then you can see plenty of sun out there for Friday. Really not expecting any showers or storms. If anything, it would be more isolated. So if you've been trying to plan, okay, when can I mow my lawn? I would wait, let things dry out for us today. The better times would be Friday and Saturday. And I put Sunday for fair because of the heat. As you'll see, it's going to get dangerously hot by Sunday as we do have an area of high pressure that's going to build in and really stick with us. So on the humidity meter, the muggy meter, as we like to call it, we are down into the 60s for dew points. So we're still above average, but I'm sure you've noticed this morning walking out the door, it's not as bad as it was, but we do have the humidity that'll be building back in on Sunday. And unfortunately, with those dew points climbing, that is going to make it extremely dangerous to be outdoors for longer periods of time. You can see how fast those temperatures go up. Today, below average for us. We're closer to average on Friday, but we really get into that extreme heat, especially on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, which is what we issued those alert days for. And I can show you why. I mean, we have the feels like that'll be in the upper 90s to triple-digit range. That is very dangerous. I know it doesn't say danger, but honestly, if you think about it, even if the air temperature is at 94 degrees, if your feels like is in the triple digits, just think about the pavement, how that's heating up fast. The back of your car that's sitting in the sun, which you want to remember not to forget your kids or pets back there. And also things like playgrounds, benches outside. The sun is heating that up too, and it's taking in all of that heat. So you want to be very careful this weekend, especially as you get into your car. Maybe open the door, let it cool down a little bit and whatnot, especially before you sit on the seat, because I know I've done that before and it's too hot and that's no bueno. But as we go for my golf forecast the next couple of days, today is a little bit more spotty. If you get that shower, that could, delay the game a little bit. But I would say your better bet would be wait till Friday or Saturday to book your tee times. I think it's looking looking great. Tomorrow's actually going to be, in my opinion, pretty perfect. But for the rest of the day, again, on and off showers and storms. Otherwise, we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies. That cooler weather, again, welcome with open arms, but enjoy it, as well as the lower humidity, as I showed you, because in the coming days, that thing really goes up, that temperature on our forecast. And that's why we have issued those 10 TV weather impact alert days for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Does look like we could get some relief on Wednesday in the form of rain. I'm hoping that's the case, because if not, we might have to extend the alert days. But for right now, definitely Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, you want to be prepared.
Oh my gosh. I mean, still just reeling on everything that we saw yesterday. I'm so glad we got those viewer pictures and videos in too. Again, as you mentioned earlier in the newscast, it really just shows what we're actually seeing out there.
And you know, it's that humidity, it's the unsettledness of the weather that really can help trigger those storms. Like yesterday, we saw so much sunshine in the afternoon. That's literally like adding fuel to the fire. When those storms come in, they suck that energy up, and that's where we can get the potential for severe weather.
Yeah, and I was telling you at the Clippers game, I saw those storms that they were just coming really, really fast. So that was really intense there.
Yes, well, we're glad everyone's doing okay, but you know, there were a lot of storms across the region.
I know, not just Ohio too. They also hit Michigan as well. This is video from confirmed tornado damage in Macomb County near Detroit. Law enforcement there is reporting significant amount of downed trees and branches, as you can see, as well as down power and communication lines, plus moderate flooding.
Just the last thing you want to hear. And speaking of flooding and other weather headlines in West Virginia, the death toll from last week's flood now has reached 8. High water to the northern part of the state, with several inches falling in just within an hour. Now, search and rescue operations, unfortunately, are still underway in the Mountain State, and the cleanup efforts are far from over. I mean, just some power. It just goes to show the power of Mother Nature. And, you know, when we're telling you there's an alert day, it's not always going to be worst case scenario, but as we know, it just takes one storm sometimes, and that's why we want you to be prepared anytime we have those days.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, especially to hear 8 people confirmed dead now. It's just how quickly these storms can turn very dangerous, and just always want to be weather alerts and just prepared for just anything.
Yes, and now we shift gears. As I mentioned, you can see behind us the heat's going to be our next story, which, I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't want to start summer the first full day on Saturday feeling like summer?
Timely.
It's just when it gets too hot and too humid when it becomes dangerous.
Yeah, you were saying it would feel like triple digits.
Triple digits.
And yeah,
and it's
I don't
not
know
Texas,
about that.
not Florida. This is Central Ohio.
Oh my gosh. All right, we'll look forward to that now.
Get ready for a heat wave.
Here we go.
It's on the way.
You're always singing every single time.
I'm trying to get her to sing one of these
days. Keep up with her, I know. I'm shy.
Well, we hope you're having a great day, and hopefully we made your day a little bit better. That's it for your weather update here on 10 TV Plus. Don't forget, later tonight at 6, we've got Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz, who will be in. But until then, you can always catch more news, traffic, and weather online at 10tv.com. Have a great afternoon.